Hello, collective. We're going to do a what's next in love since we just had a strawberry moon and all of us are in a new timeline. Well, the majority of us. Okay, let's clean the energy. Spirit, what do you have for the collective, new in love? You're weary about love. You want it. We have the Nine of Wands. That's someone who's like on guard, but expecting the worst, like bracing for impact, right? And then we all have the Three of Pentacles. You want it, but you're tired of the work that you've put in, not bearing any fruit. The Magician. You're tired of people trying to manipulate you, trying to play games. At your heart of hearts, you're trying to let go of like the bitterness, the resentment, the infinite loop that you play in your head of like things that happened. Just, it doesn't even have to be bitterness. For some of you, it's bitterness because it's a collective. And for some of you, it's just like sourness, which I wouldn't equate to as like strong as bitterness. You're trying to usher something in new, but at the same time, you're kind of just like, stay away from me, leave me alone. Yeah, you're tired of all the manipulation games. Okay. Oh my gosh. And then we have the Three of Swords, heartbreak. I heard two things. For some of you, this Three of Swords is a lot of third-party situations. So someone keeping you as a second fiddle, a second option, not taking you seriously, not committing, keeping their options open. This absolutely broke your heart. And then for the other half of you, it's not a cheating situation, but there's actually, that cheating one's really heavy. It's like 80%. Yeah. But for the rest of you, it's this grief of, you're grieving someone. I was going to say your most recent breakup, and that's not quite it. You're grieving love, but there's a particular person that comes to mind for you. The ending felt like a divorce. It felt like grieving a death. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see what else. The Chariot reverse. Yeah. You just feel like your love life has a lack of direction. Golly, this is sad. I don't blame you. I mean, same. Same, twin. There's a sense of apathy here. Aggression almost. You're definitely like, keep your happy ass over there. Leave me alone. But you do want new love. You just... The word bitter comes to mind, but it's more than that. It's... You're emotionally depleted, exhausted. Okay, one more. The Three of Cups reversed. Yeah, you just want to be alone. Oh God. You want anything to dull the senses, to not sit with yourself, to not feel your feelings. Overindulgence, heavy partying. That might look differently for each of you. You know, for some of you that might be going to your friend's house every weekend and just not sitting in your house, right? For others of you that might be actual partying at bars. For others of you that might be overspending, chronically buying things, but just disassociating, but you don't want to be numb, so you do things to get a dopamine hit. Again, that's going to look different for all of you because this is like a reverse. It's a heavy partying card, overindulgence. But at the same time, you want to be alone. Loneliness and aloneness are not the same thing. There is like a residue of loneliness on this, but at its core and its heart of hearts, you just want to be alone. You want to be left the fuck alone. Which is crazy because I'm receiving that you're blocking yourself. You're putting up a brick wall. For some of you, it's crazy because I'm seeing two things. For some of you, it's a brick wall, and for some of you, it's a cement wall. And I don't know why that's important, but that distinction, but it is a clear distinction. And I see, thank you, Spirit. For some of you with that brick wall, you can see over it. You can see over it. So it's like you want someone to look back at you and to just climb over the wall, right? Because you feel like you've put in enough work, you've put in enough effort in the past, connections. You've had a lot of false starts. You've had a lot of people who want you but don't authentically choose to see you. A lot of things where all I keep hearing is seen, where you don't feel seen. Not even feel, where you aren't seen. It's that simple, right? So with the brick wall, think of it as the different rows of bricks only coming up to maybe the chest, right? And you did that on purpose because you want someone to look back at you and say, oh, this wall ain't that high, and climb it. The distinction between that and the cement wall that I see in my mind's eye, that mother effer is above the head. Think of someone who's like 6'3" and it's above their head, right? So because it is a collective, for those of you where it's a cement wall, you're like, pretend I'm invisible, baby. Leave me alone. Keep your happy ass over there. And for those of you who have the cement wall, in your heart of hearts, would you like something new? Yes. In your heart of hearts, do you believe that there's someone there for you? Yes. But all the patterns that you've witnessed in your dating and the people who come into you, you're tired of it being lessons, right? You're tired of you being of service, right? Guiding people, helping people evolve, being people's catalysts, for change, things that wake them up. Like, you're just over it. You're over it. It's to the point with the people with the cement wall, you can hear others shouting from the other side of the wall, like, hey, is there life over there? And you're just looking up, even though obviously you can't see the person. You're just looking up kind of like from the source of the sound, like, man, if you don't get your ass away from my wall, that's the energy behind it. And from everything I'm picking up, I don't blame you. I feel like there's this standoff. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. Standoffness. I don't know. Whatever. With the cement wall people, where even if love did come in, it's not that you would self-sabotage. It's not like you would pick fights. It's not, I mean, you might, some of you, but that's not what I'm picking up. It's, you would just be closed off. They would be showing affection and you'd be like, okay. They'd be checking on you every day and you're like, cool. Why do you keep texting me? So not this in your face, like, nitpicking so that the person can be like annoyed and like storm off and like, I don't want to date you. No, it's a very like, again, apathy. Like, you're still here? Okay, I guess, whatever. Indifference. I mean, because you would have to care to self-sabotage. That's not where you're at. But okay. Okay. Spirit, is there new love? Which it just flew out into the ground. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. It was interesting because I was speaking for the cement wall and the brick wall folks, right? The collective. Um, I was receiving, but there is love coming, regardless of your walls. And I heard that very, very clearly. But I decided to wait because I wanted to get my thoughts out. I try to be very, I think of it as filing systems. So for this to come out, it doesn't surprise me at all, especially in the middle of my sentence, just whoosh, hit the ground. So that's the universe, that's spirit shouting. A very dear friend of mine always says, the universe will whisper until it screams, right? And for me to just say that to you right now, connected to this, it's spirit is saying to you, it's okay that you're standoffish. It's okay. I mean, obviously you need to stop that, right? But just hear me out. It's okay that you're standoffish because what's meant for you can never pass you, right? And because of how much y'all have survived, have witnessed, have given, have sacrificed. I mean, there's a lot of adjectives I can use there, right? The spirit acknowledges your exhaustion and is saying like, it's okay. It's okay. Because the person that I'm sending, you're stuck with them. You're stuck with them. That's actually what I say to people I care about anytime something like, I'm trying to think of an example. I was talking with my boss today and she had said, because I'm going to make her something. And she's like, oh, don't spend money on me. And I was like, oh, you're stuck with me, kid. I'm I'm buying it. And spirit is saying the universe, the divine, I mean, the whole, just the pulse of the universe is what I'm picking up on. Is saying what's meant for you is here. So, yeah. Source spirit is saying you're stuck with them. That soulmate that's coming in, but in a beautiful way, right? In that example that I was giving. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So the frustrating part for all of you that have been living in this heartbreak, okay? The frustrating part is to the universe what is moments, seconds on earth and with earthly perception is years, decades, right? So it's very frustrating because this is the slowest moving card in the entire 72 deck arcana. Slowest moving card, but it is a steady moving card. It is a guaranteed coming in, guaranteed. So source spirit is saying to you, your pentacle, which is in this case the offer of unwavering commitment is what I'm hearing, is coming in. It's just slow moving. So what I received was, the download that I got was, it's in the unseen realm right now, and it has only just entered the physical realm. And because it's only just entered the physical realm, it is now, everything is perfectly appointed timing for the paths to cross, okay? So it's already in the 3D, in the 4D, the 3D, 4D. So it's here already, right? So I don't want you to think, oh, it's coming, it's coming. No, it's here. It's here. Spirit is saying you're just waiting, whether you realize it or not, for the appointed time. I hate to be the cliche because I hate this cliche. I promise you I despise this cliche. It's when you least expect it, okay? This month to the next 4 months. For those of you that are really standoffish, by the end of the year. But this is a guarantee. There's unwavering commitment coming in. Okay. Is this a new person or an old person, Spirit? Upright, new. No, upright, old person. Hold on. Upright, new. Thank you. Okay. Upright, new, reversed, old. So it's a new person. Okay. For that to come out, the Two of Pentacles, your old person is going to come back too. Ooh, I love me some drama. Make sure to come back and put it in the comments. So you're going to have, there's no coincidences. For that Two of Pentacles to come out, you're going to be having options. You're going to go from no options to juggling. Okay, I see you. Clock it. I say that to say Spirit is giving you that as a warning, because the old person is going to tempt your soul. It's going to tempt your soul. I'm hearing that with the old person, for some of you, this isn't everybody, okay? I need you to hear me on this. For some of you, the old person ain't it. Because I'm hearing very clearly it's a clean split. There's half of you that's that, and then the other half of you, there's silence. I can't hear if it's the old person or not. So you'll have to use your own discernment to be able to tell, okay? But I can tell you that this reading, in terms of the unwavering love that's coming in, that Knight of Pentacles, slow moving but guaranteed commitment, stability, love, relationship, marriage, right? Family, the whole shebang, which is essentially, because it's different for each of you. Some of you don't want a family. Some of you just want a spouse, right? Some of you want it all. But the point is an unwavering, committed relationship, okay? That message is regarding a new person. Hands down, regarding a new person. Spirit, what's the silence of the other half? Thank you, that came right out. The silence of the other half is Temperance reverse, imbalance, and addiction. So, to clarify, okay? That unwavering commitment that's coming in, that's the new person. Okay, hands down, the new person. Spirit's giving you a warning. Your weakness, your old person, is coming back. Okay? At the same time, I heard very clearly, you're going to go from nothing to juggling. Then the other thing I heard was a quote that I've heard on Instagram before, where the fella said, my favorite thing about the universe is you can go out of nowhere in a day having your life change, right? So for you, you're going to go from like your phone being dry to having two people, some of you 3. Some of you got 2 different exes that are going to come back. But from your phone being dry to having options. And Spirit's trying to give you a heads up, okay? New person's guaranteed stability, love, commitment. Sent from the divine, sent from source. The old person, there's a clean split of you that is a viable option. So you can choose between the new and an old. It's up to you. I heard on that one, be careful of repeated patterns, right? That's something you'll have to swallow and accept if you accept the old person as the soulmate, as the commitment offer. But understand that for the people of you that's a soulmate, there's different kinds of soulmates. So that doesn't necessarily mean that that's your forever if you choose them. So be mindful of their patterns. For the other half, regarding the old person where it was silent and I didn't hear anything, and I asked for clarification, Spirit answered with Temperance reverse. You're so addicted to them and they're so addicted to you. And that's all Spirit said, which tells me that ain't healthy. That ain't it. That is not home, is what I heard. I'm hearing bottom of the deck. The Hangman reversed. Regarding that, the split people who were in silence and I needed, Spirit to speak on. This is someone who is refusing to see a new perspective. This is someone who is always in a state of indecision, always afraid to sacrifice, choose you, be all in. They're always at a standstill, always delaying the next step of the connection. So for the old person, half of you, you can go with them. You'll be happy, but I'm hearing for a time. You'll be happy for a time. The only way that relationship will work will if you continuously have to minimize yourself, make exceptions, which is really self-abandonment. So it could work. You could be happy, but you'll be swallowing your pride, but not like in a healthy way, like in a I'm gonna be quiet to keep the peace kind of way, or I don't want to fight, I'm just gonna let them win, but that'll turn into your life. So it won't be true happiness. And then for the other half of you, Spirit's like, how that song go? Hell no. To the no, that's Spirit. Y'all are addicted to each other. This ain't it. They ain't changing. They ain't ever gonna choose you. Y'all take what resonates and leave the rest, because that's messy. Okay, that's what I have for you. Thanks for being here with me. One more card, Spirit. Thank you. The Eight of Cups reverse. Trying one more time. Spirit's giving you a heads up. But this is also someone who they avoid actually dealing with things. So I heard for the folks that are considering the person that's coming back, because they're definitely coming back, and for some of you it's 2 exes coming back, so don't be surprised. Okay, there's going to be 2 exes coming back, like for real. I call them roaches, especially where Mars retrograde. If you watch me enough, you'll hear me say that enough. The roaches come out. My apologies if that offends anybody. But I say that to say they're going to shock you. They're going to shock you. They're going to apologize. They're going to hold themselves accountable. But Spirit is saying, again, try to warn you. Try one more time. They're coming back. But they still haven't changed, because this is someone who is coming back because they fear losing you. But they also fear change. They're an avoidant. Just food for thought if you want to consider them. Because that other love interest is guaranteed, steady, consistent, loyal love. I'm hearing boomerang. So all the love that you've put out is boomeranging back. It's what you deserve. It's your birthright. And it's all the love that you deserve in every lifetime. Boomeranging back. Just food for thought. I would say choose a person that's new. Anything that's old, leave it to rot. Okay. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Bye, guys.